Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first recorded Gemara class of Cheder at Home. Hope everybody's doing well, and Mirz Hashem, we will get over this and all be healthy and well. Be'ezras Hashem. So we're going to begin today's class just like we do in Cheder, starting off with a PowerPoint, and just to get an overview of the flow of the Gemara, and then we're going to see the Gemara inside. Now, although we started Unit 10b in Cheder, we're going to restart from the beginning of Unit 10b, just to have the full unit over here on the online platform. So we're going to review what we did in Cheder, kind of relearn it, and then move on a little bit. So Unit 10b focuses on the contradictions in Rabbi Akiva's opinion. In a moment, we're going to review which opinion of Rabbi Akiva it is that we're talking about. But before we get into that, let's just discuss what we're going to learn today. Today we're going to learn Daf Lamed Zayin Amud Beis from line 8 until line 17. In those lines, we will cover the first contradiction in Rabbi Akiva's opinion and its solution. Okay, so we're going to review the Mishnah in Yavamis, which we spoke about in Unit 10a. We spoke about it at length. We're going to have to review it briefly, and we're going to focus this time on Rabbi Akiva's opinion. So the Mishnah said in Yavamis, Gazal echad mechamisha ve'ein yodeya me'eze gazal. Somebody stole from one of 5 people. He knows it's only one of them, but he doesn't know which one. Kol echad oimer oisi gazal. Each one of the 5 says he stole from me. The rule is, as we'll see soon, according to Rabbi Tarfon, that miniach gezela beinehem, he leaves the amount that he stole between them, and umistalik, and he leaves divrei Rabbi Tarfon. He just pays once, and as we learned in the previous unit, the money stays in the Beis Din until Eliyahu Hanavi comes. Rabbi Akiva Omer, Rabbi Akiva, however, says, Ein zu derech moitzi midei aveira. This is not the way that he can make up for doing this aveira. Ad sheyishalem lechol echad ve'echad. Rather, he must pay each and every one of the 5. So, from this Mishnah, it seems that Rabbi Akiva holds that in doubt, you do take away money from its owner. Over here, we're dealing with a doubt. He doesn't know which of the 5 people he stole from. And Rabbi Akiva rules, in the face of this doubt, we make him to pay more money, 5 times the amount. He has to pay each of them. We're now going to reference a case in Bava Basra. Bava Basra says a case like this: a house fell down and killed a mother and her son, her only son. And the mother had possessions of her own. And the question that we're going to address is who gets the mother's belongings? Because besides for this son, she also has other inheritors. It could be a brother or another close relative, but apparently no other children. So they both died in this house falling down, and we don't really know who died first. Just going to move this over here. The mother's inheritors come and say the son died first, so he never inherited his mother's belongings. If he died first and his mother only died afterwards, he never had the ability to inherit her stuff. And the mother's inheritors therefore say, since it wasn't given to her son because her son was already dead, it should belong to us. The son's inheritors, which perhaps he has children of his own, say no, the mother died first in this crash. So the moment the mother died, even though the son might have died a moment later or even a second later, because she died first, according to Torah, all of her possessions are transferred to her son. And now the son's inheritors say that we own this money and we get all of the mother's possessions because it was inherited to her son, and now the son is dead and we get it. So in short, to get it all clear, if the son died first, the mother's belongings go to her inheritors. And if the mother died first, the mother's belongings go to the son's inheritors, because when she died, it went to the son. Okay, now we're going to see this Mishnah inside. The Mishnah says, Nafal habayis alav al imay, the house falls on him and his mother, Elu va'elu moidin. In this case, Elu va'elu refers to Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel. They both agree, Sheyach loiku, that the mother's belongings are split, divided equally between the two sides. Amar Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva, however, says, Moida ani bezu. I agree. In this case, shahanechosim bechezkosam, that the money, the property of the mother stays in its chazaka, which means in the last place that we know it belonged, which is in the mother's possession. Before the doubt arose, it belonged to the mother. Okay. So Rabbi Akiva rules that they are considered to still be in the mother's possessions, meaning her inheritors get them. Now, from this Mishnah, it seems that Rabbi Akiva holds that in doubt, we don't take away money. Instead, because there's a doubt, we leave it where it is, or where it was, until we are sure. Now, clearly, we have a contradiction over here. Now, with that, we're going to take it to inside the Gemara. And over here, the Gemara, we're going to begin with Amar le Abaye, which is on line 8. And we're going to go until you see in the red, this is all a question. The contradiction goes until line 16, the first word. Amar le, in the green, this is the answer of the Gemara, which we will get to. Back to the top. Whoops. Amar le Abaye le Rava. Abaye asked Rava. We know it's a question. It's leading up to a contradiction. So we're going to translate Amar le as he asked. So Abaye asked Rava, Mi Amar Rabbi Akiva. Did Rabbi Akiva say, Lo yizu haderech? This is not the way. Moitziasoi midei aveira, to take him out or to forgive him for the aveira that he did. Ad sheyishalem gezela lechol chad vechad. Rather, he must pay the stolen amount to each one. That was the quote from the Mishnah in Yevamos. Alma, we see from here, misfeika mafkinan mamayna. And when in doubt, we take away more money. We make the owner, the gazlan, pay more money because of this doubt. Veloy amrinan, whoops. And we do not say, oikim mamayna, leave the money bechezkas mare, in its owner's possession until the doubt is resolved. We don't say that. Urimini, but this is contradicted by a Mishnah. Nafal habayis alav al imay. If the house fell on him and his mother, Yarshei haben oimrim. The inheritors of the son say, Ha'em meisa rishona. The mother died first. Yarshei ha'em oimrim. And the inheritors of the mother say, Haben meisa rishon. The son died first. And at any time you could scroll back or rewind to earlier in this video to the slideshow if you need it to be more clear visually what the two sides are arguing. Elu va'elu moedim, Beis Shammai and Beis Hillel agree sheyach loiku, that the mother's possessions are divided. Amar Rabbi Akiva, but Rabbi Akiva says, Moida ani bezoi. I agree in this case, shahanechasim bechezkasan, that the property stays in its chazaka, which means in its last known, with its last known owner, which is the mother. Which the Gemara doesn't fearois, the Gemara doesn't bring this out, but it's clear from this Mishnah that Rabbi Akiva holds that when in doubt, you do not take away money. you leave it where it was before the doubt. Why, by the case of the Goslin, do we not let him keep his money? Rather, we say he has to give more. Amar le, so Rava responds to Abaye. Hassam, over there in Bava Basra by the fallen house, Shema v'Shema. It is maybe and maybe. Both sides, both sets of inheritors are saying, this is what may have happened. This is what I hope happened. But is there any way of them knowing for sure? No. So since they are both uncertain, Rabbi Akiva says, leave it where it is. If nobody is making a strong claim, don't move that money. But Gozal Echad Mechamisha, the case of Yevamis, where one stole from 5, Bari Veshema, it is a case of certain against uncertain. All 5 people that are coming and saying, Oisi Gozal, you stole from me, they are saying it with certainty. The Gazlan, who's saying to each one, I don't know, maybe it was you, I know it was one of you, he is responding with an uncertain claim. So in that case, the certainty of the victims is stronger than the Gazlan's uncertainty, and therefore he has to pay all of them. Be'ezras Hashem, this will be explained more at length in our live session. But over here you have the reading and the Havana in the slideshow, which you can scroll back and forth to get a full picture of this sugya today, the contradiction, and the response, the solving of this contradiction.